Okay, today I'm going to review a book called Justice Society Returns. This was a 9-issue story arc that ran through a couple of one-shots. They were essentially, um, it was reviving the Justice Society, who've been revived in the 80s. This comic is essentially kind of a crossover with revivals, with one-time revivals of it. They had an Adventure Comics one-shot, All American Comics one-shot, National Comics, Sensation Comics, Smash Comics, Star Spangled Comics, Brilliant Comics one-shots. They had 2 issues of All-Star Comics, of a new kind of limited thing. And these were all names of comics that, let's see, DC essentially acquired the rights of this, and all these were collected into one story arc. I mean, essentially the storyline is during World War II, Nazi synthesizers began a ritual using Dr. Arco to bring a being known as Koff to Earth in order to ensure the Nazi victory of the war. Hourman and several magical heroes attempt to stop them, but are unsuccessful. The spell goes wrong. Somehow the Nazis release a villain known as the Stalker, who's a god of sorts, whose sole purpose is to end life. The magical heroes were either killed or captured by Stalker. The only Hourman and Dr. Alcor escape. Hourman informs the rest of society about Stalker. The group decides to go on, like, everyone tries to essentially kind of a pairing of 2 of the members of the Justice Society trying to fight Stalker, and it splits up. So they split the battle. Each team was able to defeat his disciples because Stalker creates 7 disciples who originally, out of the men who tried to who brought Stalker to Earth, and gathers everyone. And at the end, they're all gathered in the battle to stop Stalker. And it essentially ends there. There's also a couple, 2 JSA one-shots. There's a Golden Age Secret Files and JSA Secret Files. I don't read Secret Files. It essentially, a moment. Give me a moment here. It essentially shows Alan Scott talking to Stargirl. They're in the a memorabilia, place full of old memorabilia from the JSA, and Alan Scott tells how these items have significant history, and shows her this whole thing. Shows her the costume of the original Star Spangled Kid, who Stargirl's kind of the current Star Spangled Kid, but she's not called the Star Spangled Kid. It's confusing. It's stupid. It is. And this story was it. This story is pretty good. I usually announce the creators when I do this, but there are so many. Jeff Johns, James Robinson, Chuck Dixon, David Goyer, Ron Mars, Tom Prier, Mark Waid were writers. Artists, God, there's too many to say. The ones that stand out are Michael Lark, who I think is well known currently for doing Daredevil and Gotham Central. Aaron Lopresti, who's doing the ongoing Wonder Woman right now, and Chris Weston, who's well known for doing the 12 with J. Michael Straczynski. And there's a cover by Dave Johnson. I'll definitely put the individual issues in here, the covers of the issues. This story is pretty good. The art, I mean, it's done by so many different people, so it's not exactly consistent, but it has kind of that old-timey feel. It kind of... It's none of that really wowed me, specifically. I guess the best part was Chris Weston art. I love Chris Weston's art. It looks very detailed, like, very nice. But then it kind of... But because they're done by different artists, it doesn't look consistent, even though they all look good. The story, the idea that to stop the Stalker and his disciples, pretty good. I love how they have the individual team-ups. This was pretty decent. I got this like on eBay for it's like 20. But I don't even know if this is in print anymore. like it says 1995, so it was kind of old. Luckily, it says copy's old. I got it for like who knows how much. I got it cheap on eBay. This is pretty good. If you're a fan of the JSA, you'll like this. Geoff Johns did write part of this. I don't know what part exactly. I can't research that part for you. The art, like I said, isn't consistent. Since it's done by so many different people. The story, since they're done by so different people, it's still kind of inconsistent. If you're a big fan of Golden Age, of Golden Age stuff, or the current Justice Society, you'll definitely like this. 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, worth picking up. It's just great. That's all I have to say, guys. Later.